Hello, everybody. Good to be with you again as we start this Easter season. I know yesterday was Easter Sunday in a strange way, and I hope you had a good day. But I think it's important for us after the 40 days of Lent to remember that Easter Sunday is just the first of 50 days which the church gives us to celebrate this strange mystery of the resurrection of Jesus that absolutely changed everything, not just for the early church, but for you, for me, and for the world. So up until Pentecost, we have an opportunity now to reflect on all this strange life of Jesus after his resurrection and what that meant for the early church. Because if you're following Mass at all during this period, you'll find that the first readings all come from the Acts of the Apostles, those early stories of the church. And of course, Easter is only part of the story. We had the creation of all of us in God's image and likeness, the fact we messed up. Jesus came to take away the sins of the world, and then he rose. And by Pentecost, he will send us out to make disciples of all nations. So in these 50 days that we have until Pentecost, it's an opportunity to reflect on a couple of the things that maybe the resurrection wants to teach us. The first of those three was simple enough. Life is stronger than death. The worst that human beings could do to Jesus on Good Friday couldn't destroy God's dream for the world, for you, for all of us. Couldn't destroy it. So there's more grace than sin, there's more good than bad, there's more hope than there is despair. And it's important for us at this time to be people who believe in that, because that changes everything. If life is more important than death, if life is stronger than death, then I think we see death in a different way, and the importance of our lives as precious in preparation for a life that continues beyond the grave. I think the second thing that we learn is that the body is precious. Jesus' body was raised. Your body is sacred. That's where we find all of our teaching about what's good and bad and right and wrong in the body. Your body is precious. Whatever its abilities or disabilities might be, your body is sacred, and it'll be raised up on the last day. And the third thing I think we can learn from this Easter time to reflect on, if we're then going to go out and be disciples, going to be apostles to our generation, the third thing is that the church, St. Paul tells us, is the body of Christ. Yes, battered. Yes, carrying a lot of scars, as we know the body of Jesus did when Thomas doubted and Jesus said, "Put your hand into my wounds." But the church is the body of Christ. The church in all its imperfection. We don't have to be perfect. We do our best, but the power of it all comes not from us, but from the risen Jesus. So I hope as you begin this Easter season, you can reflect on something of the core of the message that you would like to bring to your generation, that you would like to bring to your contemporaries. What does our world most need to hear in terms of good news? And what can we learn about all of that from the resurrection of Jesus? And then when it comes to Pentecost, then you'll be better prepared to be apostles to your generation, because you are the best ones to tell the people of your generation who Jesus is, what a difference he means, what difference he makes, and how the world can be wonderful, or at least a much, much better place because of the death and resurrection of Jesus. God bless you on your Easter journey. Thank you.